Syrian's command, plus 5% missile damage for all forces faction-wide. Don't mind if I do. Tala can get the Penumbral Pendulum. Isratot doesn't have any Treekin yet, does he? So we'll just continue with swinging bows for now. So today we're going to be starting off with Straslaith taking back Valea's Sorrow, I hope. He's not going to be quite in range to do so, but he can definitely cross the river this turn. And we will also get Zerko to jump over there as well. We'll put him in World Route stance. Maybe he will intercept Groth Stormbreaker if he moves out of Valea's Sorrow. Durthu is hanging out at Argwylon, just took that over for us. If he's in range to attack Dragonhorn Mines, I might do that this turn. At Argwylon we are going to build up the Waystone. So let's grab Durthu, we'll head to Dragonhorn Mines after we level him up. Continue with Tempered Rigor. His melee attack is currently 99, which is pretty ridiculous. That means he always hits. Pretty much. Ketra has leveled up. Giving Ketra Impenetrable Bark would be great, but I feel like we should just finish off the replenishment boost there. So we shall do that, and we will attack this settlement. This should be a simple auto-resolve. Thankfully I didn't lose any units, so that's another settlement we are going to raise, I want to say. And if there's no one nearby, then we will occupy it as well, which looks to be the case. So let's colonize it. Take us a couple of turns to fully replenish, but that is fine. Durthu leveling up again. We could finish off Tempered Rigor in order to go to 104 melee attack. Seems a bit overkill though. Maybe instead we could go for Rain of Spines for the extra reload time reduction. He has a lot of Glade Guard, so that would make them attack much quicker. I don't like this magic, so I'm not going to put any points towards it. It's just a matter of whether we need charge bonus or reload time reduction. If we had more Wild Riders, I might think about charge bonus. That can go up to plus 12%, so that's actually quite nice. I think instead though we should go for Rain of Spines and then maybe go towards Open Branches and then towards maybe the casualty replenishment rate, and Lightning Strike there might be quite nice as well. That would be definitely useful for later in the game when we just want to one-on-one armies, because I feel like Durthu can pretty much one-on-one anyone. But we're going to go for Rain of Spines for now, and we will build up that settlement, get the Astray Lookout there. Office slot available. Ancient of Taurenic, which gives us extra hero capacity for Branch Wraiths faction-wide and for Spell Singers as well. So we'll go for Zerko and plonk him in there. Great. Pretty sure that's everything. Our mission, the Fall of Man, is to raise or sack Altdorf. 1,200. Brian saying in the chat, truthfully Vulcan, I have no idea how to play Total War. Well, hopefully you'll figure it out by watching today. If not, that's fine. We have Durthu coming down here to catch up with our lords. I believe Durthu is heading towards Zerko in order to be his resident branch wraith. What I might do is remove some of these dryads from Straslaith's army, or maybe swap them into Zerko's army and make a space somehow. I don't entirely know how. Zerko here has a pretty damn awesome army. Like, multiple treekin, especially with Skin of the Woods and Skewing Branch, is fantastic. That's everything done for this turn, though, unless there's anything in terms of buildings that I need to do. Getting the Wavestone at Aquitaine would help out. What about at Kingsglade? That's going to be finishing the Wine Steward Cellar next turn, which is nice because that should boost our income a little bit. Let's carry on. So what we're doing at the moment, just keeping that deficit going. It's quite a large deficit, and we are going to continue to lose these settlements to the Empire. Not really sure there's much point in playing these out, so I'm just going to auto-resolve them. We could do damage to those armies, but they'll just replenish it afterwards, so there's no point. Or just build new men. They're probably going to take all of those settlements, which is fine, because settlements as the Wood Elves don't actually give us that much upkeep, or that much income, I should probably say. So losing those doesn't really matter, they're just lookouts really. And the reason that you take them from others is to prevent them from having them as settlements. Wow. Looks like the vampires are crushing the greenskins right now. They just took Kalakbufta. Let's just speed through the rest of this, because I don't believe there's anyone other than Bretonnia actually who we really care about. We'll watch what Bretonnia do with their armies. It seems as though they might be moving one towards Palavon, but aren't going to go for the attack there, which is interesting. I might send Orion over to this army, and actually that's Lewin Leoncourt, so we're probably better off sending Orion to attack him. Not sure. The great thing about Isratrot is he's really, really strong. Like, he's a treeman after all, and with his magic can crush enemy units. Just going to watch what Karak Azul are doing here as well, because we'll need to see where Groth Stormbreak is going. It's going to go attack Karak 8 Peaks. Alright, now this army is a lot better, so we're going to quick save this, and we're going to fight this one on the battle map. We have a treeman, and we have a forest dragon. I'm not entirely sure that'll be enough, but if I can weaken Groth Stormbreaker's army, then the two armies that we have near Valea's Sorrow can crush him soon after. We've got 2 Great Eagles, 4 units of Treekin, multiple units of Dryads, almost an entire army. It'd be nice if the garrison was a little bit bigger, but oh well. Let's go ahead and take up a hill here. And we'll remain more or less defensive with the majority of my units. But considering I have multiple Hawk Riders and Eagles, we may as well use them in like one group. So I'm going to do that. We'll have these in a separate group. I'll probably get surrounded, but that'll be fine. Let's add that to group 2. I might also grab that in group 2. We'll lock the group. And we'll go and stand on the side of the hill there. As for group 1, well, we might get absolutely slammed by rangers, but honestly, what we can do is if we don't want to engage them from range, we can have the Hawk Riders come down in melee onto their ranged forces, which would be quite good actually for us. Looks like they're going to be forcing us to run towards them because of the artillery, but I might be able to force an engagement with the Hawk Riders here, so we'll see what we can do about that. And we don't want to be shot by the Thunderers, so just going to quickly dodge that. And the idea I have here is to just get the Eagles to crush the Grudge Thrower, because if I can do that, the Dryads and Treekin won't take as much damage, which will be great. Make sure we dodge those shots from the Rangers. And I believe that is one Grudge Thrower destroyed. Hopefully we can take out another one. I'm likely to just get the melee going here. Okay, one of our Great Eagles is going to run away. It's fine, as long as we've crushed the majority of the grudge throwers. I think there's only one left here, so we'll try and focus that. Let's come down into those ranges, it's fine. We'll focus all of these units over here. Let's get the dragon to come forwards and maybe crush a unit of rangers for us. We'll have this control group just charge forwards, and they should get their own attack orders and just move into engage. That's fine. Alright, our eagles are back. Let's have them engage the grudge throwers. Maybe I will engage those quarrelers instead. Not entirely sure. The Hawk Riders look okay. They're doing quite a lot of damage. I just want to try and get a cross shot into these rangers, really. I'm hoping the rangers don't really turn around, because if they don't, we should get a really nice shot in there. Oh, beautiful. They pretty much demolished the entire unit. That's what I like to see. Okay, so if the eagles can get involved in that, then we can crush the grudge thrower there. We've done a lot of damage, and our melee forces should hold as long as we can crush the range forces. I might even have this Great Eagle attack these rangers, just so that they aren't firing into our melee. Because if they aren't attacking our melee forces, we have, again, a great chance to actually win the game, or win the battle. These Hawk Riders are really doing a number on those units. That's what I'd like to see. Right, if we have any spare units, we should get them to kill off these ranges and so on. Currently these melee forces are suffering a lot of damage. The Slayers are actually really good against Shuriken, so that's not good for us at all. Also, I really need to disengage this dragon so that he can use another flame breath. I could probably kill off these rangers with great weapons if I do that. Cool. Alright, let's get this Great Eagle to get involved. Maybe it'd be worth like aiming at this melee. I'm not sure. Maybe I come out to one side here. We can fire towards these Longbeards and get a lot of damage in there. There we go. Alright, that did a reasonable amount. Let's attack those rangers with great weapons. Ever ready. And we need to make sure that we actually start engaging those quarrelers. We need to stop those ones firing at the Hawk Riders there. And we need to get back into the melee with these units. I'm not entirely sure if rangers with great weapons have anti-large. They have armor piercing. I know that much. But that's only on their ranged weapons. They have it on their main weapons as well. Maybe that's why it's a problem. Where are these guys going? Not entirely sure. By the way, let's come down into these rangers and kill those off. Great. Alright, let's take off again with the dragon if we can. I need to get out of there. Warriors rallying. Let's get them back into the fight. Get the eagles in there. Alright, that dragon needs to like avoid the great weapons and get around here somehow. Come shrieking into those slayers. If I get a good angle onto this fight, like downhill, we can do a lot of damage with the breath spells. It looks like we're getting kind of chain routed here, which is kind of annoying. And that did a lot of damage to them, but also a lot of damage to our own forces, and I feel like that has caused a chain rout. It's probably going to happen in the end anyway, but oh well. We destroyed a lot of their ranged forces in this battle. Make sure we continue to engage those rangers with great weapons. If I just leave them be, then they'll do a lot of damage to the Hawk Riders. We have some Treekin regrouping. No, they're gone. Hello Tally, welcome to the stream. Last Total War you played was Napoleon. quite a while ago. Oh well. I didn't expect to win this in the first place, so that'll do. Plenty of damage. It was looking good at one point. I feel like Slayers just counter Treekin too easily, so that was the trouble. But that's no problem. Again, losing settlements as the Wood Elves doesn't really matter. It's what you do with your units before you lose a settlement that really does matter. And what I'm going to do after this anyway is move in my big army to just destroy Groth Stormbreaker anyway. So 814 losses they took. It's quite a lot. 235 kills for that dragon. Did they just sack that? They didn't even take it. That's so weird. And they moved back towards my other armies even though they're depleted. Right, Carrick Ziflin didn't make a move, so that's nice. Widrioth. Probably not going to do too much. They are quite simply my resident rebellion crushers. And chaos is in the world now, but we don't really have to pay too much attention to them just yet. What I will do, however, is check my diplomacy, because we did discover the High Elves. A regional thing. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the Greenskins. We are not going to do that. But yeah, if I go into diplomacy here, we have the ability to trade with Lothern. And our technology is increasing our relations quite a lot, but unfortunately due to the great power status that we have, being strength rank 6, it's giving us minus 60.
I am Tyrion, champion
of
the Everqueen.
Are we like ever going to be able to trade with them? I don't even know. That's nuts. Maybe if we start crushing some of the Chaos armies we can become friends with them, I don't know. Okay, either way, Istrotot is going to go and attack Bordelais, and we shall get Orion to move round to this lady. I'm not sure if going this way is a good idea, because I feel like Luan Leoncourt could reinforce.
My lady will not allow it.
Eleanor? Beringer? These names. We'll go this way. Ah, there is some servants to chaos coming in. Interesting. I have never seen that happen so soon before. And so close to us. Very strange. Alright, well anyway. We can crush Bordelais, which is fine. And what I'm likely to do is just auto-resolve this. and we will raise it for 40k. And we're just going to walk away. We're not going to settle it. We will just walk away from that afterwards. Because settling it will damage our units too much, especially if we have to deal with these chaos armies coming in. I didn't see them there because I skipped the turn. Alright, so we finished the forest roll. We're currently going for swinging bows, so we'll complete that. Tralan is also leveling up, and we were going for tempered rigor, I think. So we shall continue with that. Why not? Okay, Durthu replenished quite a lot of his forces. I'm pretty sure Gruntimingol is like the last settlement of Clan Engrand. So what we're going to do is sort of move as far as we can towards Gruntimingol, and we'll maintain the replenishment by staying in our own province. Let me then get the Waystone at Dragonhorn Mines. And at Talson, we may as well upgrade this to the Skycrown Oak Walls. Cool. I'm pretty sure Torgavan, Kingsglade, Waterfall Palace are all very well protected currently. Just because whenever we go into battle, these walls that we have built up here, the Skycrown Oak Walls, give us 30 melee defense when under siege, which is nuts. We need Strasleith and Serco to attack Groth Stormbreaker here. So let's upgrade the Alas. We'll give him Sword Player. And let's make sure that we're not in World Root stance. We'll have... Oh, actually, we may as well take the settlement. So we'll take the settlement. And he is actually in range to defend that. So if we just back that up with Strasleith, we should be able to get a pretty simple auto resolve there that crushes Groth Stormbreaker's army, which is exactly what I was hoping for. We may as well just take that over again. Cool. Yeah, there goes Groth Stormbreaker. That's going to make things very difficult for Karak Azul now. Karak 8 Peaks is still under our control. We just need to fix these buildings. So yeah, we didn't even lose it after all that, which is crazy. Let's go to the Waystone there. Cool. That's going to allow Strasleith to actually just march back towards Cricket Fang Fort and take that over. And Serco can go for swinging bows. Great. The Deertok is nearly here. And Katra is going to continue his exploration. We want to find more people to trade with. Hello Nordhammer and Avenger. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's go ahead and move on to the next turn. I believe Servants of Chaos here will attack Brionne, which will be annoying because it's our only settlement that we can trade with currently. And is giving us quite a lot of income due to the Elven Haven. Pretty important that we don't lose that. So we'll have Orion maybe attack Eleanor Beringer here, if he can get in range to. Else what I'll do is come back to Brionne with both armies and we'll attack Chaos. Let's end the turn. Now the issue with dealing with Chaos this early as the Wood Elves is that we have a weakness against armor, and Chaos have very heavily armored units. We could go for another attack here with our defensive forces, but I'm just not going to bother. It's fine. If we need an army at any point to defend our main settlements, what I'm going to do is most likely confederate with Widrioth, and we can use their army to attack the Empire. Now, Karakai Zor is likely the last element of the Greenskins, so removing them from the end turn screen would be quite nice. That's quite simply the only reason that I remove nations entirely, other than the fact that I want to conquer the entire world. I want to see where these Bretonnian armies go. Also, it seems we are at war with Stirland, although I think that was a rebellion, wasn't it? So that would make sense. Paravon under attack by 2 armies. It looks like Lewin Leoncourt came in to reinforce. He actually has rank 8 Pegasus Knights. That could be quite hard to deal with. Alright, they took back that settlement. That's fine. I feel like 2-on-2 we could probably still win, but we're going to focus on chaos, I think. This is definitely hard. This is much harder than the last time I played the Wood Elves, but then again I played on hard difficulty previously with the Wood Elves. So running a deficit and fighting against pretty much the entire world, I mean, it's not what I counted on. But maybe if I can crush Karak Azul and Clan Angrand, I can actually bring these armies from the south back up, which was kind of the plan in the first place. Like, at least we can get Durthu up anyway. He won't take too long to world routes his way over to our main settlements and start crushing the Empire forces. The Empire will also be overextending themselves quite a bit by attacking our settlements, so there's that as well. Did I sort out the camera settings? Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Clan Skyri is still alive. And Servants to Chaos. I believe they're going to attack us. Maybe? Not quite. Where are they even going? Maybe to our main settlements? Seems a bit odd. I definitely didn't expect chaos from that direction. I'm not gonna lie. Right, work bad. Can probably defend against this siege. But in some ways I want the rebellion to win. Because if the rebellion wins, they're not at war with us. So we're going to let that happen. And that stops the Empire from taking it. Cool. Okay, so we're going to go for the +4 leadership because we don't recruit any war dancers at the moment. Okay, it's fine.
I thirst for the hunt. Lord of the forest. You have my spear. Your demise is certain.
These Chaos Knights are really hard for us to deal with.
I live to serve Ariel.
Just because they have 120 armor. How far can Orion go? I feel like maybe we just group up our forces down here and make sure we're double teaming them.
I thirst for the hunt.
I'll just make sure that Orion's in reinforcement range there, just in case. If we lose more settlements this turn, then it will just have to be. Let's go ahead and kill off Clan Angrand, that's fine. And we will raise that before we colonize it. That's Clan Angrand gone. Cool. That's what we like to see. So yeah, now what we're going to do after taking Grunty Mingol here is attack Myrmidons over here and then move up. Maybe destroy the Greenskins on the way. They're very weak. And then carry on towards the Empire and so on.